Originally, this video was supposed to be about a very serious social issue in Kenshi. You see, I thought Kenshi had no matriarchal societies at all, which frankly, I thought was a little sexist. So I was gonna come up with my own solution. Start from nothing and build one up myself. A mighty civilization of towering, malnourished Amazonian baddies, complete with several absolutely essential mods. There's only one problem. This isn't the first time I've tried this. Every time I've attempted this, ended the same way. I got slavers, religious fanatics, misunderstandings, gates that often just resulted in extreme violence. My group was on the receiving end of that. And every time, the dream of the Bushidos was crushed beneath the boots of the Holy Nation and their choir boy crusade.
And on the third day, God created the Remington bolt-action rifle so that man could fight the dinosaurs and the homosexuals. Amen.
Thankfully, before I did this video, I did a little bit of research and found out I am not the only matriarchal society out there. There's another group in Kenshi, and they hate those Bible-thumping lunatics just as much as I do. The Flotsam ninjas, a group of mean girls who understand the Holy Nation is just a bunch of dorks who never got bullied enough.
Nice wig, Janice. What's it made of?
Your mom's chest hair.
And now spread their dorkiness across all of Kenshi through the peaceful method of pummeling people with large, flat pieces of steel. My plan was to start a fresh save and join forces with these Flotsam ninjas and create the greatest Bushido alliance Kenshi had ever seen. But then I saw it, an old save file. Now, most people would start a Kenshi series probably at the beginning, but me, I thought it'd be more interesting to start in the middle. There was just one issue. I barely remembered how to play the game. All I knew was that somehow my squad had become scattered across half the continent, and if we were ever going to overthrow the Holy Nation, we'd first have to reconvene, regroup, and make our trek to where the Flotsam ninjas are located. This is our story. We regrouped in Hang, that's where we're at right now. Kind of a shithole, a desert shithole, which is, you know, a different flavor. We sold off whatever we managed to grab as we were regrouping. With a few cats in our pocket, we prepared for the next stage of our campaign, the journey to the Arms of Okrin. If you look at our map, you'll notice that the most efficient route to the Arms of Okrin runs directly through the Skimmerlands, I can't remember what it's called. This place, which, as you probably can gather, that's where the skimmers live. Fortunately, however, the Bushidos are equipped enough to take out skimmers. One of the coolest things about the skimmer, if you beat it to death, it like rockets into space. So that way you can't grab the food, kind of like your DoorDash driver does when he delivers to the wrong house. You know if you're not quick, you're not getting that shit. Now, skimmers were fine and dandy, but if we really wanted to test our skills, we would need to fight the most dangerous of game, man. In this area, there are men so dangerous, so ruthless, so feared, they have chosen agriculture as a lifestyle. I mean to say, the outlaw farmers. Not those ones. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of feeling bad. I feel like I'm beating the shit out of the FFA. These guys are getting absolutely, like, pincushioned. Look at this. Where do you think you're going, boy? So it kind of looks like 7 angry women can pick the shit out of the local gardening club, which is pretty good, I guess. I'm not really sure if the save had just some really powerful characters or if we just murdered 7 farmers. I know one thing. It turns out farming utensils, not really an effective weapon. There's a shit ton of dust out here, though, and they got some pretty cool hats. So I was thinking these hats would provide some kind of dust protection. They don't. What they do provide is fucking drip, which I kind of think might be even better. Yeah, now we're actually the Bushidos. I think my ranged unit is providing fire support and acupuncture at the same time. The only beneficial healthcare the Bushidos will probably have. It looks like she's licking the blood off her arm. What a bunch of savages. You see what I mean? He landed in a different postal code. You know, when you zoom far out in Kenshi, it really starts to feel like you own like an ant farm, and you get to watch your little ants move around. Except these ants, they develop religion, enslave the other ants, and kill them for their hats, and leave them bleeding in the desert. And the illusion fades after that, and you realize you're just watching over these tiny little psychopaths that you're in fully control of. And you start to question, who's the real monster here? Listen, when I said we could defeat skimmers, I didn't mean we could defeat all the skimmers. You really should see this shit. It's not looking good, Chief. What I do notice, though, is there seems to be some kind of tower off in the distance. Over there. Maybe we can stay like an Airbnb. That's only if whoever lives there hates the skimmers more than they hate us. Guess we'll find out. Now we employ the #1 Kenshi tactic.
Staying out the way. Okay.
Excuse me, Game Master, Lo-Fi Games. Why do these skimmers not care about these manhunters? There seems to be some kind of, like, union or symbiotic relationship between the two. Here it is, our fortress of solitude. Finally, we're reaching it. Oh, look at it, look at its beautiful majesticness. All right, we can finally stay in a nice little safe. Don't approach. What are you protecting? The fucking sand? We can't stay? Yeah, the United Cities decided to turn us away. 13 weeaboos decided they didn't want us around. That leaves only one place, which be the Spine Canyon. Not sure why it's called that. Probably that. So, we gotta fuck off. Sometimes in Kenshi, you make grave mistakes, such as walking right into a blood bandit camp. And when you do these things, you end up passing out right next to where they sleep, and every time you wake up, they beat the shit out of you, and that is what I would consider a bad end. Nothing good, everyone dies. So everyone, please enjoy Dustbug's final stand. Okay, so we're going the other way, where we can't randomly run into a bandit camp. It's just open sands and horizons as far as the eye can see, and little stick man. And these demonic water bug things, of course. Can't forget these. Yeah, she's not gonna be walking so good after that. She kinda just fell over, like she just got a bad Charlie horse. She's not gonna walk for a while. But hey, we killed them all. Okay, well, there's one left. Oh, they folded her up like a lawn chair. Yeah, these skim sands ain't shit. I mean, we do have these 3 guys down, but not a big deal. Yeah, look at us. We're like skimmer defeating badasses. Ain't no skimmer standing against us. Okay. Things aren't looking so good. I don't know. This might be another dead end for the Bushidos. Dustbug, run. You're our strongest warrior. Run, Dustbug. Run. You're our only chance. You little... No, run, run. Get out of there, Dustbug. Get away from them. I think they're leaving. Okay. Yeah, heal up. Heal up. Take some ibuprofen. Slap on a Hello Kitty Band-Aid. Let's get moving. Let's activate sneak mode. Let's get in there. Harvest their organs so they don't wake up. Patch up our guys so that they do. The good news is I don't think I see any more skimmers, I think. Polo? Oh, no. Well, Polo was just kind of like that little slave that was following us. And I did want them to die, because I didn't want a slave in my party. And I didn't know how to free them from their bondage. Anyways, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna build. We're gonna make a little dude. Are you fucking kidding me? We're gonna try to build. Okay, we're gonna try to build a little shelter to hide ourselves from these fucking insect water bug things. They're a great source of food and money, don't get me wrong, but they are absolutely a murderin'. Everybody's all fucked up, they're all limping. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this little shelter. That's right, we're gonna build it up, put some beds in there, campfire, cook some meat, and spend the whole night just huddled together and healing, patching, and consuming the flesh of these fucking skimmers. I was drinking. Okay. That scared the shit out of me when those guys came across. Alright, so here we are. We're going to try to pack up and leave. I'm sure these skimmers are going to try to stop us. We'll have to send them to compete with Russia's space program. And then grab all of our wounded and limpy dudes and just head towards Okrin. We're really, really, really close. So I found this little naked rag man, and I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to train Jewel, but Jewel's kind of getting her ass kicked by this guy with a pickaxe and rags. So I'm recruiting the rest of the team to like help her out. She heals, and yeah, it's not looking good, dude. I don't know how we're gonna take out the Holy Nation when it's this hard to beat a dude in rags. Okay, so here we are, right on the northern coast, touching the hidden forest. Now we just have to find these guys. Wait, oh my god, I think these are our allies. This is them. This is the Flotsam ninjas. They kind of look like that guy with rags. That's okay, I'm sure they're strong. They just don't wear armor, because they're badasses. Let's go find their hideout. Well, one positive about this hidden forest is it looks a lot nicer than that fucking desert sand area. You got like trees and trails and oh my goodness. Look, we've arrived. The Flotsam ninjas. Finally, a nice safe haven for the Bushidos. Oh no, they're gonna turn us away just like that frickin' guy at the gate, the tower. Maybe we can go talk to him. So after conversing with these Flotsam ninja lady outside the gate, I learned that they were wary of me, that I swore to Okrin that I was not on the Phoenix's side. I told them I was a refuge, and I think we did it, boys. I think we formed an alliance with the Flotsam ninjas. Oh no, I heard that Maul is the leader. This is their leader right here. Can I join? Yes. Swear loyalty. Loyalty sworn. There we go. There's no mistaking it. We are now aligned with the Flotsam ninjas. And all the negatives that come with it. But that's okay, because we were women anyways, and they would have been hostile from the jump. But now at least we have allies. So now you're probably thinking to yourself, what a happy ending this is. Finally the Flotsam ninjas have found a true alliance. Though this may be true, we could still not defeat men in rags. The creatures of the sand. Well, they were fucking us up. And so we had to double down. We peered over the mountain's edge into the lands of Okrin. I knew if we were going to face these holy paladins, we must first get stronger. Whether that be by destroying the outlaw farmers, or the cannibals to the west, east, I don't know, that direction close by. We will train ourselves on skimmer flesh until the day truly comes when we can finally attack the Holy Nation.